Well, hey, you guys. So the internet can be a scary place, but one of the things I actually love about it is that it's full of people who, frankly, could be a little stranger than even me. And, something in me is relieved when I know there's people out there with messier cars than mine. Or moms who walk around their kitchen looking ridiculous with their heatless curler headband things, right? Like we all just feel human when we see each other. We're like, good. One weird thing, it's great. So first, I want to react though to a list of weird things I do to save money. Now, not me specifically, people on the internet, so it's gonna be fantastic. So I'll give you my thoughts on these strategies, and if you stick around to the end, I'm gonna share some weird things that I do to save money. Again, that the world and the internet thinks is weird, but I think is great. But first, I want to tell you about one of our sponsors, Christian Healthcare Ministries. If you're looking for ways to trim your budget, make sure to check out Christian Healthcare Ministries. CHM isn't health insurance. They're a health cost-sharing ministry, and they've helped hundreds of thousands of families across the country satisfy nearly $10 billion in healthcare costs without sacrificing freedom. You can join CHM at any time, which means it's always a good time to make the switch. So find out how you can save on healthcare costs at chministries.org/budget. That's chministries.org/budget. All right, here are some weird things that people do to save money. Squish your toilet paper roll before putting it in the holder because it slows down your ability to unroll the toilet paper too fast and waste the product. Also, no paper towels, reusable rags only. Unplug appliances, lamps, and chargers before use. This saves on electricity. Use solar power. So this definitely could be worth it if you live in a sunny place. Cut the end of a toothpaste or lotion tube to scoop out more of the product when it's almost out. Now, I get that feeling. Isn't it funny when you're just at the very end, you will just, as much as you can get that product out. Give thrifted gifts. So thrifting is pretty trendy right now, and so a lot of people are doing this. No overhead lights, just window light during the day. So this could, again, save on electricity if you just use natural light. Hang blackout curtains when you don't need the light to insulate your home, and you can use less AC. No cable. Cut the cable, just Roku. So again, this cuts down on streaming services. So all you have to do is pay for internet and streaming services, and for a lot of people, that's what they use. Use an apartment-sized fridge instead of a full size. I don't know if my family could survive on that, but that's a good one. If you're single, have a roommate to cut living costs. So of course, this always helps if they can help in with the mortgage or the rent. Keep a minimum wardrobe. So capsule wardrobes, again, minimalist idea, save you money. Install a turf lawn. So this will be obviously more money up front, but will save on having to do all your lawn care, especially if you have a small yard. Use hand-me-down furniture. This is always great if you can find some antique furniture, family heirlooms, or Facebook Marketplace. Turn off your water heater in the summer. Interesting. I didn't know you could even do that. Okay, buy all generic products. Yes. Add water to shampoos, conditioners, cleaning products to make them last longer. There you go. Keep that product going. Install a bidet to save on toilet paper. Wow, there you go. Use credit card reward points to purchase Christmas gifts for free. No, bad idea. Don't do that one. Come on, internet. Use drugstore makeup. So listen, Walgreens has some good cosmetic purchases. Why not? Buy meat on clearance when it's almost expired and then put it in the freezer. A little bit of a risky game, but hey, save money. Use your dog as a home security system. Actually, a recent documentary I watched, a guy who did break into someone's house told her she should get a dog, the actual burglar. So it's very interesting. Reuse garbage bags. I don't know, internet. I don't know if I can do that one. Hang dry all laundry. All right. Given Italian village vibes, why not? Buy a metal detector and look for treasure. I actually knew someone that did this, and they actually found a lot of stuff. So I don't know. All right. So listen, some of them a little weird. Some of them actually you could be a little inspired by. So there's definitely a few tricks in there that, will save you some money. But as promised, here are some of the things that I do that are considered weird. Now, they may not be weird to you if you've followed my show for any amount of time, but they're weird to society and to all the stats that we see when it comes to personal finance. Okay, make sure to stick around though, because number 5 on my list, I really want to know your comments on this one. All right, here's some of the weird things I do. Number 1, I don't use credit cards. So you actually statistically spend more when you spend with plastic, specifically credit cards, because there's no emotion attached. So do that when you spend other people's money. Statistically speaking, you're going to end up spending more. So I don't worry about it at all. I just spend my own money. Number 2, no car payments. Yep, and this is weird because car payments feels like a normal way of life, but when you don't have car payments, you're not throwing away hundreds of dollars, again, out the window basically, right, to the car company or the bank. But also, you're not paying interest on something that's losing value. So, great way to save money, pay cash for your cars. Number 3, giving. So this may feel like a little bit different here, but this is a weird thing to do because when you live your life, though, with an open hand and you live where giving is a part of who you are, you'll actually find more peace in life. I really do believe that. May I say, you may find more contentment. And may I say, when you realize that and you have that perspective, you may not want to buy everything all the time because you're living for something bigger than yourself. It's a real thing. All right, next is to pay off the house early. So this is a really big deal. And we talk about 15-year mortgages versus 30-year, the amount of interest you can save on a 15-year. But even when you work the baby steps, you guys, on average, people pay off their homes in 7 to 10 years. So when you do that, not only do you free up that mortgage payment, but all that interest, that extra money that's going to the bank. And last but not least, Sharon's popcorn trick. I've said this on a couple of episodes already, but my mom would reuse the popcorn bag back in the day before you got the plastic ones. With the large popcorn bags, you get free refills. And so she'd fold that sucker up, put it in her purse, and every time I went to the movies, she'd shake that out. We get free popcorn. Stealing or economical? We're not sure. I guess you will have to decide. But if I had to choose one weird thing for you to start doing with your money, that is to do a monthly budget. So if you have not downloaded Every Dollar, make sure to do that, you guys. It's our free budgeting app. Dig into it and look at your numbers and actually live on purpose. And it's weird because normal is just living your life with your paycheck, not really knowing exactly where it goes. But with Every Dollar, you're budgeting and being very, very intentional. And if you want to be in on a little secret, just click the link below and find out what everyone gets wrong about budgeting. So listen, the world is just doing stuff with their money, okay? Normal up there, sadly, when you look at the statistics, is broke. So if you're being a little weird in life, be a little weird with your money. Don't be normal. Don't be broke. Do some things that are good for you. Get out of debt. Save. Have an emergency fund. Be investing. Pay cash for things that you buy. Be a giver. These are all not normal practices. But when you do that, you actually start winning with money. So as around Ramsey, we like to say, don't be normal. Be weird. We'll be in it together, you guys. So remember to take control of your money and create a life you love.